Well, mental flipping it off. Or go full.
Yeah. Like, I'm old enough to figure it out. Like, you know.
Yeah.
It's just the accountability. So let them know.
Trying to find a car.
Yeah. Or trying to let them know.
Definitely last week I was driving. Right, so, drive it down the road. So we brought it off.
We didn't bring it home.
Yeah.
I would want to buy that the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta find something. I don't anymore. I don't want to drop it. Okay, what's that? Yeah. Well, it's got it correct. I'll start school with it, and you can school. But- What I go with. Yeah.
Right. Right. See, running out.
Doors haven't. But where I live, yeah.
But still. Yeah.
No, that isn't.
Very insightful.
Yeah, got it. Not as bad as. But Yeah, we could do that. Good night, yeah.
Standing, while everyone's standing, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Daly to lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to the 2021 Marcus Whitman Middle School Moving Up Celebration. I'm Dr. Cole, the principal, and I'd like to start by extending a warm welcome to the faculty and staff, our moms and dads, grandparents, aunts, uncles, neighbors, friends, and anyone that might be joining us viewing from home to celebrate our amazing 8th graders. After all, each of you has helped them along the way. If you are here as a guest of the school and you're vaccinated, you do not need to wear a mask. So unfortunately, Dr. Brown is not able to join us tonight. On top of everything else he's been doing to support our community and students, he was able to make sure that our brand new auditorium, beautiful brand new auditorium, stayed cool for the celebration. And I think that deserves a round of applause. I will let him know that you wholeheartedly agree. So thank you for braving the rainstorm to join us for the end of school 8th grade moving up ceremony. It's so nice to see you here in person. I'm proud to be presenting this year's 8th grade class. We've had an unforgettable year. And I'm not joking, this will be the year that you talk about for years in the future. We've lived through quarantines, kitchen table classrooms, Zoom, and masks. And through all of this, I have to say that this class has been the most resilient group I have ever seen. When I say resilient, I mean that they can make it through anything. When the going gets tough, they can still get it done. And through it all, they've succeeded. This group had a bright, creative, compassionate group of teachers supporting them through the year. And it's safe to say that some of our kids excelled in this model all on their own. However, in nearly every one of these successes you see up here in front of you, there's a family that stepped up and made the difference while they were working that kitchen table. You know exactly who you are, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. This year would have been impossible without you. But tonight's all about celebrating this great group of students. And after this last rite of passage, we have a huge picnic tomorrow, and then they'll enjoy a much deserved summer. When they come back to Whitman, they'll be doing it as freshmen. So students, when you think back on this year, what are you going to remember? You might remember it's the year we went to Niagara Falls, or the year that we did a few months of school from your kitchen table. Or maybe that the year masks became a fashion staple. I'm going to look at it as the year that you showed us that you're ready for the future. Throughout the course of this year, I was blessed with the opportunity to celebrate the individual and group successes here at the middle school. And this year's moving up ceremony is my last chance to cheer you on as you move to the high school. If your next few years are anything like what I've seen here in the middle school, you're going to be great. Well done, Wildcats. Now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Jennifer Toomey, our middle school academic counselor.
Good evening to students, parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, friends and guests. Welcome to our 8th grade moving up ceremony. I truly feel blessed to be the middle school counselor and for having the opportunity to work with these students for 3 years. This has truly been a journey like no other. To put it all into perspective, consider this. Have you ever taken an online class? How about 6 online classes all at once with spotty Wi-Fi and Schoology crashing? Having to log in over and over again, freeze screens, being muted and remembering to unmute before speaking, and needing to share a device with siblings, while some might say trapped at home, filled with fear and anxiety, all at the age of only 13 and 14 years old. Yeah, me neither. But these students before you tonight did. They developed skills during these teenage years that are an expectation of college level students. They have proven themselves to overcome challenges, even through a pandemic, to persevere with resiliency. Now, this challenge was not easy. They had many canceled plans, events, sports and musicals, concerts, chorus and band, having to wear face masks all day, maintaining 6 feet of social distancing with nonstop hand washing and hand sanitizer use. Zoom calls and curbside pickups became the norm. And how many times did you get your temperature taken? And through it all, you even survived the massive toilet paper shortage. We couldn't do it without the support and help from our teachers, staff, and parents, all of you, that took on so many new roles and unexpected roles. Parents, grandparents, and even some siblings out there became co-teachers, setting up makeshift classrooms within our homes while continuing to work themselves. Teachers juggled planning their lessons, taking on new learning challenges over technology, while also parenting and co-teaching their own children all at the same time. So let's take a moment and reflect back on your middle school experience. There are many teachers and staff that helped assist you on this journey. Remember in 6th grade, long time ago, also known as pre-COVID time, Team 6 teachers and ECO teachers started your journey to help you transition to middle school. Who knew at that time that life was about to change? 7th grade year began as normal until an abrupt change in March. That led to a school closure for your remaining 7th grade year. Team 7 helped you to become more responsible as you balanced asynchronous learning from a computer screen and independence on completing your schoolwork. Although a great challenge, you managed and persevered. 8th grade began with attending school on blue or gold days in a hybrid cohorted model. We had roomers, those sitting in class with you, and the Zoomers, students zooming in from home trying to log into classes. This middle school experience has been a testament to your perseverance and resiliency. With the help of teachers guiding you on this journey, they modeled patience, flexibility, and empathy. They strive to teach you to work toward a level of mastery to prepare you for high school and beyond. I bet you're enjoying the air conditioning now, right? I got more to go, hold on. The specialist teachers and staff help to guide you in trying new activities to explore your interests and strengths. As part of our Whitman community, we have all helped you grow academically, socially, and emotionally. And I mean the whole community, It really took the effort of our teachers, the entire school staff, as well as the helping hands of those that assisted you in your home school journey that helped guide you here today. So the students would like to give you a thank you and a round of applause. For that, I commend you for your commitment to your education, because this was not easy, but you didn't give up. You adapted to change. You were flexible with change of routine, schedule, and yet maintained a growth mindset to achieve your goals. Your hard work, dedication, and work ethic to overcome these challenges have earned you a certificate to celebrate this very moment and hope for a successful future. So let's be honest. You are an amazing batch of students. And what better way to celebrate you than with the use of some cookie metaphors? I'm going to provide each one of you a bag of cookies that represents some words of reflection. I have them right here. And advice as you celebrate your middle school years and begin the high school years. After all, wouldn't you agree a balanced diet is a cookie in each hand? So let's get started. Imagine a lemon sandwich cookie. Life is like a lemon. Sometimes you have to get through the sour challenges before you can experience the sweet success. A mint Oreo cookie. Can you taste it? Smell it? Commitment and involvement will guide you to achievement and successful investment in your future. Stay focused on what matters most to you. Try new experiences and classes. You are meant to stand up and stand out. Be you. Raisins. Everything happens for a reason. May you find meaning in your challenges. You just never know when doing something or saying something will make a difference in someone else's life. Be the reason someone smiles each day. An M&M cookie. You are an M&M. Magnificent and marvelous. Strive to be your best self. Coconut dreams. If you dream it, you can achieve it. You got this. Fig bar. Figure out your interests by getting involved in clubs, music, sports, activities within the school community, and set the bar high to reach your potential. Fudge sticks. Stick to your goals. Try something new. Challenge yourself in your coursework and volunteer. Ginger snaps. High school will be over in a snap. Enjoy the present moment before your next journey to high school and beyond. Take in all the memories, friendships, learning that comes your way. You are now a freshman. You have a new building with new classes, new teachers, new expectations, more freedom, but with that comes more responsibility. Continue moving forward with determination and compassion in your heart to spread peace and hope in the world. Take pride in how far you have come and let your imagination guide you toward your new endeavors in high school and beyond. Each of these items will be in a Ziploc bag that will be handed to you after receiving your certificate. Congratulations to each and every one of you. I'm so very proud of you. Stand with pride. You are a Whitman student, one that exemplifies being productive and respectful, who values integrity and determination as you strive for excellence. I would now like to introduce the courageous 8th grade students who will be sharing their speeches with you. And we will start with Michael Blowers. I'm sorry, Michael.
Welcome everyone, but most importantly, welcome to the class of 2025. Several other classmates and I have prepared some writing for you all tonight, so without further ado, let's get started. Love it or hate it, looking back on everything, middle school has really been a blast. These past 3 years have just flown by, and I can't believe that our time here is coming to an end. So many memories, good and bad, as well as being a step closer to adulthood. Despite our personal differences with hobbies, interests, and friends, we're all here at school to achieve the same goal. That goal is to succeed. Along this long, winding path to success, you'll find that middle school is a place for learning, making friends, and growing into the person you want to become. As of right now, I think that it's time that we stop and take a turn on this path, as a class and together. I know that this past year has been difficult despite interferences with the pandemic, but class, we did it and we did it well. We've overcome issues with cohorts, social distancing rules, but most importantly, the school mask mandate. Instead of going to Washington where the 8th grade usually goes, we adapted by going to Niagara Falls where we had just as much fun. I strongly believe that if we were able to overcome our challenges this year, that there's nothing in our way academically that we won't be able to overcome, no matter how hard it is. At times, high school may be challenging, I know it will be, but as long as we remember that we've already accomplished and keep moving forward, I'm sure that we'll be fine. Lastly, I think that our teachers and staff should be given lots of recognition for all their help and hard work this year, so I'd like to thank them on behalf of my classmates. It's been a pleasure working with you all, students and staff, and I'm excited to see what's to come with you all in the future. Thank you for your time. Next up, I'd like to introduce our next speaker, Michael Blowers.
Okay. I will continue where we sort of left off, middle school years. Where we stand now in time marks a single day away from the end of middle school for the class of 2025. For 3 long years, we have been in the same building, and I still vaguely remember the moving up ceremony in 5th grade, from which it seems ages have passed. The world has greatly changed since then, along with us and even our lives themselves. Far back in 6th grade, I and many of you listening now were in ECO year 22. As those of you remember, ECO presented many activities and a lot of work for us. And for many, it was a great opportunity to learn and grow. This is how it was for me, but all of us lead different lives and had hundreds of unique variations of experiences in 6th grade. But as time went on, we all changed and grew into 7th graders. I believe that we did not simply grow physically older, but mentally also, becoming smarter. All of us did, each in our own way, by our strengths. 7th grade rolled in, the noon and halfway point of our middle school careers. The year passed quite normally at first, until the month of February came to pass. We suddenly were aware of a crisis growing in Asia, moving to Europe, and soon arriving here. On March 13th, 2020, we all went home in a quick, unexpected 2-week quarantine, never to return for the remainder of that school year. The COVID-19 pandemic presented many challenges to all of us. A new, unanticipated virus had hit, and we had no experience of an event such as it beforehand. For myself personally, my greatest struggle was a lack of communication with my friends. But despite all of our unique challenges, we made it through the worst of the pandemic. At the dawn of this year, we were back in school using the hybrid method, which was still hard both for me and others. Finally, as the height of the pandemic was over and the worst of COVID here was done, we switched in April back to being here every day with everyone. But cohorts continued to be a thing, another challenge for many, myself included. But we could still have great times with each other, spending 9th period hanging out, playing outside on days with fair weather, still continuing to be together and have fun, even while separated from other friends. Only days ago at Niagara Falls, we were finally able to see our old friends. It was a great time. Truly, these 3 years of middle school are the years of growth. Growth through challenges we all face. There have been many for us all. But those problems did not stop us, and we are here today. All through these challenging times, COVID-19, quarantine, the hybrid method, social distancing, and cohorts, and masks, we have continued on, learning and growing all through each year. The challenges, even before COVID, have grown us as individuals, as students, and as friends. Ms. McKenzie once related, fire is a process, saying this as I and the other Eagle kids sat around it. Truly our lives are a process, as we burn through challenges, growing and excelling as we do. As we grow, the challenges only fuel us, and the light of hope continues to blaze, always lit. Through every class and every day of our middle school careers, we have been in that process, and will always be, all throughout our lives. Now, as the year wanes, I would like to acknowledge and thank people who have done amazing things for the school this year. To all of the teachers from all grades who worked harder than all of us to make this school year's classes and lessons, as well as the end of year celebrations possible. Also to all cleaning and maintenance staff, Marcus Whitman. Your generous aid to help sanitize the building day in and day out has made all that was done this year possible. A gracious thanks goes out to my friends, peers, and my classmates, whom for all of my years here have been greatly kind to me, even when I was not so to them. Another thanks goes out to my parents, my own and all others who have supported us all through school. Though none can perceive the future, I believe that all of these people have made it far brighter for everyone. With that, I wish all great courage, confidence, hope, and pride in the next 4 years of high school and beyond. Thank you. And now, I would like to introduce to the stage Mika.
This year has been very difficult, but I admire how most of us have handled it. It has proved that there are some true leaders in this class that I'm very happy to have shared the year with. I've learned a few things throughout the years that I think we should all take with us as we move into high school. Number one, there are some people who can't be changed, no matter what you tell them. I never believed this until now, but I feel that it is important to recognize this as we get older. Number two, prioritize your health both mentally and physically over your grades. It's all right to need a break sometimes, especially if it's a difficult year. Number three, this sounds really corny and basic, but be yourself and do what makes you happy. Don't be somebody that you're not to please other people. Number four, respect people even if you don't agree with their way or choices. Everybody deserves to be respected. There's one thing that I've noticed more and more throughout the year. Some of us have trouble accepting people who are different from us, and I believe that we as a whole should work on being kind to others and ourselves as we grow, to create happy memories and have a better life. That's it. Okay.
I'd like to introduce our last speaker, Abigail Aaron.
How would you define living? Is it having a heartbeat, breathing, simply being alive? No, living is making the most of the time you have. Living is making the most of today because there might not be a tomorrow. Living is taking risks, making mistakes, laughing and crying. Irish poet and playwright Oscar Wilde said, "Living is the rarest thing in the world. Most people just exist." Take a moment and think to yourself, have I lived? If today were your last day, would you have regrets? Have you followed your dreams? Have you made memories? Have you changed the world? Luckily for you, today is not your last day. Luckily for you, you have a chance to make up for the lost time. Luckily for you, you still have a chance to live. After tomorrow, middle school is over and we can't go back. We are going to be high schoolers soon. This is our chance to test our limits, make memories, and have fun. This is our chance to be kids, make mistakes, and learn. We are teenagers. We can dance in the rain and change the world all at the same time. All of you have the power to make a difference and do amazing things. All of you have the strength and courage to stand up for what you believe in, even if it's the hardest thing you'll ever do. All of you are kind and smart and incredible, so use your talent and your heart and your brain and do something with it. There is no point in simply existing. Smile, sing, dance, skip, it doesn't matter as long as it makes you happy. No one can stop you from following your heart. No one can stop you from doing something great. And you can't stop anyone else either. So lift each other up and be kind. Everyone on this planet has the potential to change the world. It's what you do with that potential that counts. Will you just sit back and watch as others take the lead and make a difference, or will you dream them? English primatologist and anthropologist Jane Goodall says, what you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. Will you fight for those who can't fight for themselves? Will you give a voice to those who don't have one? I believe that each one of you will do something incredible. Now is your chance to believe in yourself. Now is your chance to decide what you're going to do to change the world and change it. Now is your chance to decide what you're going to do for the rest of your life and work toward your goals. Now is your chance to make memories and live your life. From this moment forward, I urge each and every one of you to live every moment of your life to the fullest. If there's something you want to do it today. If there's somewhere you want to go, do everything you can do to get there starting now. If there's something you want to change it right away. You're never going to do anything if you keep telling yourself you'll do it tomorrow. What's stopping you today? What's stopping you from sharing your voice and making a difference? Today is the day that you realize that nothing is stopping you. Today is the day that you decide to change the world. Today is the day that we, the class of 2025, start living.
Coming up with something creative to say, and then being brave enough to stand up in front of all of you and to share their thoughts. I just want to say again to our guest speakers, I'm really proud of you. Nice job. And now, may I present the team leader for our 8th grade team, Mr. Keith Walters, for the presentation of certificates. First on the list, Haley Riddle. Logan Robinson. Peyton Robinson. Cameron Bogart.
Royston. Riley Sampson. Joshua Shea. Anthony Smith. Kate Smith. Helen Snyder. Molly Spore. Ryan Spolchowski. McKenna Sally. Logan Storms. Madeline Sullivan. Destiny Tanner. Colin Trotter. Joseph Lucille. Allison Long. Tucker Vaughn. Ken Rowe. James Wallace. Reagan Weisinger. Christopher Westerman. Patrick Wood. Nora Hacker. Brianna Hershey. Bianca Hill. Olivia Hill. Madison Ireland. Lillian James. Chloe Jepson. Kara Johnson. Hayden Jones. Addie Joseph. Damian Kelly. Courtney King. Haley King. Chase Lager. Colin Lebo. Keegan McHugh. Dominic Mendez. Lydia Murph. Reese Metcalf. Jaden Mucky. Edward Muffin. Lowell Myers. Dylan O'Connor. Delaney O'Hara. Miley Pendleton. Montana Thoreau. Miles Prendergast. Braden Rendezzo. Anna Ringala. Frankie Rad. Abby Aaron. Taylor Alexander. Hunter Ayers. Damon Bagley. Kira Barrett. Michael Flowers. Caleb Brett. Liliana Carroll. Tyler Christensen. Madison Christensen. Ryan Clark. Colin Klein. Connor Cummings. Alyssa Dell. Edwin Diaz. Tyler Dill. Mika Eagle. Naya Aguaria. That's a very. That's a. Noah Fitzgerald. Lucas Flagg. Braden Flynn. Brianna Fullmer. Alyssa Gordon. Jillian Gross. Marissa Gross. Kinsey Grover. Damian Guadalupe. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you our 8th grade class.
All right, guys, before you leave, sit down for a second. Before our ceremony comes to an end, I'd like to recognize one of the many individuals that are amazing in our building that really put all into what they do to help out with special things like this. She puts in countless hours to make sure that evenings like this are so special for you and the kids. And finds ways to wind cookies into the speeches. Please join me in giving Mrs. Toomey a round of applause to express our appreciation. I'd like again to express my congratulations and wishes of good luck to this year's 8th graders as they pass into high school. Ms. Taft is looking forward to seeing you at the end of the summer to kick off Lake Crew, which you're going to love. On a final note, it was expressed to me that I should pass on words of wisdom for you in the future. Well, the first thing that came to mind is something you've heard me say over and over and over before. Make good choices. It's that simple. They're the best words I have to offer. Hope you can take this with you into the high school and put it to practice and use in the future, and it will be brighter. Again, to our outstanding students, good luck and congratulations. Will next year's Marcus Whitman High School freshman class please rise?
Okay, I got one. Right, right.